Hola a todos, hoy venimos con otro episodio de Honkai Star Rail. Am, He estado haciendo login a la cuenta unas cuantas veces para que, bueno, ya no aparece, pero ya conseguí todos los tickets necesarios, bueno, no necesarios, pero los que nos daban ahí gratis para hacer login. Esta vez sí los conseguí, no como la vez anterior, así que happy. Y en el correo, en uno de los días que entré, me dieron a uno de estos nuevos personajes que sacaron porque cambiaron los banners, que ese es inútil. Ok, gracias, supongo, no me importa su existencia, pero bueno. Pero vi que estaba este banner y dije, oh, pues hay que tirar, ¿no? Y pues voy a tirar, como pueden ver. Ah, ahorita tengo que decir algo interesante de esto. Bueno, no sé si es interesante, pero esperemos que salga algo bueno. No está saliendo nada bueno. ¿Qué son esas cosas que me están dando? Ascos ingleses, no sé qué. Nuevo personaje. Eso es todo, qué lamentable. Ah, a ver, voy a ser honesto. Porque tengo que hacerlo. Uno tiene que ser honesto siempre. Yo inicié, o empecé a jugar este juego por ella. Por esta Kafka. Solamente que no le continué y pues ya no estuve en su momento de su banner y en general ya no estuve jugando, pero la verdad es que inicié el juego por eso, así que lo siento cuenta, lo siento cuenta, pero es lo que hay. Por favor, no me seas rata, juego. ¿Quieres? A ver, déjame, voy a extorsionar al juego. ¿Quieres que siga jugando? Dame a Kafka. Si no, el último episodio de la serie, chicos, episodio 7. Ah, bueno, personaje. El juego no quiere que... Ah, ya no tengo suficiente para hacer otro maldito multi. No. ¿No hay algo llamado 50-50 o algo así? Es que no entiendo. Aquí como está este juego y como está el Genshin y toda esa mierda, yo no lo entiendo. Porque según había entendido que... ah, vamos a continuar y al momento en que tenga otra vez... Oh, espérate, le van a dar aquí más cosa para que pueda tirar. No tengo suficiente para tirar, ¿verdad? Ay, ay, ay. Bueno, vamos a continuar con la historia. Vamos a ver si nos dan más.
We saw strange creatures outside
Shut
the
up.
city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silver Mane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
Ok, apúrate, quiero recompensas para seguir tirando.
We're here. This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the architects. Klepoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Klepoth's impulsion, the architects constructed Belobog, thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster and the eternal freeze. To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The architects, under the protection of Klepoth, have continued to lead this city forward, repelling all manner of disasters. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cacolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
You've got some snow in your hair, but no one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cacolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cacolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Yo no soy un funcionario público, perdóname, es Amber, madre que sí, está metiéndose aquí también. No, March, yo no soy funcionario público. Te lo pido de verdad, no me llames así.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well. I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron.
700 años, perdón. ¿Cuánta? ¿Esta gente puede vivir más de 700 años o esta compañera es nueva apenas, eh? ¿Qué es esto?
It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail. It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Nos va a atacar, chicos. Vamos a pillar. Vamos a pillar, chicos. Vamos a pillar.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Eso no se ve muy acordonado. Perdóname, hijo, pero eso no se ve muy acordonado.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Gracias, Jopart. Gracias. Eso me dio... No, nada. Que no podemos, chicos. Que nos limita nuestra existencia. Periódicos. ¿Qué? Pues ok, sigue con los anuncios, inútil. Fuck off.
Wow, look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
¿Cuáles niños? ¿Estos niños?
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's History program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
¿Qué nombre dijo?
Yes, Miss Pela.
¿Qué nombre dijo? Perdón. Pelageya Sergeyevna. What the fuck? ¿Qué es eso?
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could remain silent? This is a children's program.
Did she say Among Us? Espérate.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could remain...
¡Among Us! Dijo Among Us. Increíble. Among Us.
Okay, guys. Take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapat. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
¿Pela qué? ¿Pela guajuajuajú? ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué es ese nombre de mierda? ¿De verdad?
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
Era en el de música.
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? Maybe, but the ones outside
¿Qué me están
just seem
haciendo?
like
¿Qué está
a
pasando?
waste of energy.
¿Por qué me pasó eso? What was that?
Maybe this is how the architects repel the eternal freeze.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
¿Quién es ese?
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
¿Eh?
Oh, wow.
Ah, la que
she's cool.
tenemos. Hola.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Muy buena política.
We're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district. Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor! Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Ok, ahorita vamos a eso. Déjame ir a la otra cosa primero. Sí, esa es la que tenemos. Sí, ahí está, Serval. Okay, who is that? I don't know.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right?
Ok, esto está más
I can't
acordonado.
believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back. This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
No acabas de decir eso.
It sure is. But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back to the good life.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass.
Madre mía, Willy. Bueno, pues hay que dejar ese pan ahí. No, ábrelo. What? 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 What the fuck? Avatar obtenido como recompensa tras completar misiones secretas en Yarelos. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es esa mierda? Abrirlo. No sé qué estoy. Increíble. ¿Cuándo qué? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Y hay más? ¿Es en serio? ¿Qué? O sea, esto es algo real. O sea, puedo... En el momento en que veo un maldito cubo de basura voy a meterme ahí como imbécil, ¿verdad? Y eso es... ¿Dónde hay un cubo de basura? ¿Dónde hay un cubo de basura? ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡Dos! Madre mía, ¿por qué estoy haciendo esto? Los pelos caídos son húmedos. Ok. Qué cosa, qué cosa más lamentable. ¿Qué es esto? Ok. No, no. Quiero hacer eso. Sigo sin tener suficiente, ¿verdad? No me han dado nada de nada. No me han dado nada de nada. A ver, continuemos un poco más. Hola.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
No está moviendo la boca, ¿cómo está hablando?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything. It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld. Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting. Great.
Claro, sí.
Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Ay, Dios mío, de verdad es algo que tengo que hacer. O sea, esto no es algo que me cago en Dios. Ay, ¿qué es esto? Me dieron una sola. Gracias.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Do you just say yes to everything?
¿Algún problema, Marzo? ¿Algún problema, Marzo?
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Another joke, I suppose. Ya me tengo que ir al hotel ese de mierda. Uy. Ok. Ok, experto. Ok, experto. A ver, vayámonos al hotel ese y a vivir, supongo. Shut up. ¡Oh! Probablemente mal. ¿Salchicha? ¿Perdón? ¿Perdón? Sal.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan-hung?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. It's because you've got too much energy.
Ok, te dan hate, me caes mal. ¿Por qué se ve así el juego? ¿Por qué se ve como que cortado a la mitad ahí? Bueno, no cortado a la mitad, pero... Y no me dio nada de ese. What? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué me dieron? Ay, qué raro es este juego. Ay, qué raro es este juego.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby. It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
No sería...
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles.
¿Yo? Yo estaba buscando en cubos de basura.
Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
Pues habla, inútil.
Alright, spit it out then.
Exacto.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. She seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady. Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Chan,
Do you
chan,
have to
chan.
put it like that? That's scary.
March, por favor, no empieces. El hombre invisible, claro que sí.
Well, there's no way he'd get past Danhung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word.
Nada, sí, lo sabemos.
Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
Nosotros vimos ahí esa partecita al final. Ahí que decía, ahí que cambió su tono y no sé qué, y no sé cuánto. A mí no me van a jugar esas cosas, ¿sí? Ay, ¿qué pude recoger? No.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
Pues ya vimos todo.
It was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep.
Nada asegura que haya agua caliente.
Well, don't talk about it then.
Ok,
Let's
Mars.
get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off.
Pues vamos a mimir entonces. ¿Aquí no hay un bote de basura? No, que... What the fuck?
Who are you? What are you? What do you want?
Oh, mierda, nos van a matar, ¿verdad? A ver.
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And I don't think they're here to say hi.
Uh-oh.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting. I guess we'll have to find out.
Ay, si nos escapamos
Let's
por la
go and
ventana.
meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
No, yo creo que no hay que hacerlo. Yo creo que si nos acercamos a ellos vamos a pillar. No lo hagamos. No.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in a lot of trouble?
Esa maldita niña me dijo que me volé su nombre y me van a meter a la cárcel. ¡No! ¡Escape! Tesoro.
Looks good.
Estoy de acuerdo. Bueno, pues yo creo que aquí lo voy a dejar antes de que la cosa se ponga loca. Estamos nada más a... No, ¿a cuánto? A 31. Estoy a 31 para otro multi más. El último multi que probablemente gente mucho tiempo si es que continúo jugando el juego. A no ser que me den más por alguna razón. Así que aquí tenemos nuevos personajes que conseguimos. No sé quién sea bueno, no sé quién sea malo. La verdad es que no tengo idea. Pero sí, entonces como les digo, aquí lo vamos a dejar. Espero que les haya gustado el episodio. Y los veré a ustedes en el próximo episodio. Bye bye.